live. All right. Right when we go live, my allergies decide that.
Oh no. When's the last time you took some allergy medicine?
This morning.
Oh, okay.
I took it right when I woke up.
Did you make sure you made this public?
Yes, I even pointed it out.
All right. Well, I guess I'll log in here.
You gotta just. Oh.
Get out of here.
You literally just had to refresh the page. See, we already have 3 viewers.
All right.
There
it is.
Right there.
Boom. All right. Oh, I need to turn.
Oh, there it is.
Right no. Stupid Bigsby button. All right. There we go. Get comments turned on. All right, we're good to go.
What's going on?
Yeah. Hey, everyone.
Hello. Took us a second to get set up there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, is that the top? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that is the top. Okay.
How's everyone doing today? We are hot in New Mexico. What was the high today? 77?
77 or 76.
Yeah. Which usually isn't too bad, but the sun here is toasty.
Yeah, the camera's over here today, David.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. I keep looking. I'm
looking over there where the camera normally is.
Yeah. Cute kitty. Yep. Her name is Alice.
Alice the Adventure Cat. Hey, it's Austin. I forgot to ask Austin to moderate, so it's awesome that he's here.
Oh, good. I'm glad he remembered. Or
he probably just got a notification. Look at the alley cat.
Well, that's good. Yeah, we did forget to mention or to message Austin. Oh well. What was the Walmart that you stayed at in New Mexico?
Oh.
Silver City.
Yeah. Silver City, New Mexico. The Walmart there is amazing. I keep looking at the wrong side, sorry. It's open 24 hours, but it is so quiet. That was the best night's sleep that we ever
quietest
got
Walmart
at a Walmart.
Ever.
Yeah.
So before we wait too long, we do want to say to everyone that we have an announcement of sorts. It's nothing too crazy, right?
I guess.
So don't get too riled up, but it is something new that we're doing. But we'll wait until a little later.
Yes, we do have an announcement. Yeah. It's not that exciting, so don't like.
What I feel bad is I say, we're like, we have an announcement. And then for some reason, the first thing that goes to everyone's mind is like, oh, they're pregnant.
They're pregnant.
Right?
We're not pregnant. We are not pregnant.
And we're not getting any more animals. No. So it's not something like that either. But we do have something.
We do have a small surprise.
But we're going to wait.
Small announcement.
We're going to wait until just a little bit later.
Until we have a few more people join. Maybe about the 5-minute mark or 10-minute mark or so.
Yeah. And then we'll let you know. Y'all need to go to Florida or somewhere else. The deserts are getting boring.
Hey, there are trees in this part of New Mexico though, so it's getting better.
Yeah, we're not in Arizona anymore, so we're in a completely different area.
Different kind of desert.
Yeah, and if Florida wasn't so dang expensive, so don't blame us, blame Florida.
Or humid. If it wasn't so humid
well,
too.
If there was just a greater abundance of
like
national forests something. But I mean, out west, there's
so much free land out here.
There's national forests and BLM land galore, so it's just a lot easier for us to sustain ourselves out here, I suppose, than somewhere like Florida. So yeah, Florida would get really expensive really fast. So yeah, just install the Nature's Head thanks to your instructions. Nice. Is there a way to reach you related to solar? If you have a solar question, you can send us a message on Facebook is probably the best way. Jenny usually answers the Facebook messages, but I'm not
an expert in solar, but I kind of know what I'm talking about.
But typically she passes the solar questions on to me. So she's like, David.
If it's something that I know how to answer, I'll answer it. Otherwise, I'll have to pass it on to David.
True. Well, it's not like I'm not a solar expert either.
Yeah, neither one of us are solar experts.
I'm just a guy that installed it on his trailer and it works. Yeah. How is your solar behaving? Yeah, next question.
It is excellent, actually. What you're planning on doing some solar soon?
Yeah,
right?
I do. I am gonna be kind of.
Do you mind if I turn the max fan on?
Go for it. Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna be doing some rewiring just to clean up some of the wiring from the original install. I've got just some wire nuts everywhere that don't need to be there. That's fine. So I'm going to be cleaning all that up and moving the charge controller closer to the batteries. And one big thing that we're going to be doing that I need to find the right hardware for is we're going to be installing a DC outlet, I guess. Yeah, DC outlet for our laptops so we can charge our laptops off DC power so that we don't have to have the inverter on when we're using our laptops. Because if we can eliminate having the inverter on, then that's going to save us about, according to what I calculated, about 9 amps. And that's a lot. That's as much as adding another 160 watt solar panel almost. So,
which we might also do eventually, maybe.
The more I think about it, the more we don't need another panel. We just really need to get DC charging available for our laptops so we don't have to have the inverter on when we're using our laptops. So that would be really big for us. But yeah, we love our solar. Totally worth it. Absolutely love it.
We've had, what was it? I don't even know, like 4 or 5 days back to back. Of cloudy days, so we recently were able to, I think we burned the last of the bad fuel out.
Yeah, we had, oh my gosh, we had like 4-month-old gasoline, and we were like,
because we never run the generator.
Yeah, so we're like, well, I mean, we're getting down to like 40%, so we may as well just fire it up and burn all this old gas before it goes completely stale. So we did fire the generator up about a week ago to charge back up. But yeah, we had cloudy days, and we were just like using both laptops like crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that was like the first time we ran a generator in quite a while.
Yeah.
Matt Hughes says, "Are you adopting one of the donkeys?" No, no more animals. Jenny had to sign an agreement when we got Alice.
Yes, I did sign an agreement. I'm perfectly fine with it. And going forward, we probably, as our pets age, we will not be getting any more pets either. But I don't think that, long into the future, I don't think that we will ever be without a pet of some sort.
Oh, for sure.
At least
Absolutely.
one. At least a cat, at the very least.
Or two. Probably 2 cats.
Maybe 2 cats, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Kontiki Nomad says, "You're finally leaving the deserts." Yeah, we're still in the desert,
Yes.
but we'll be out in probably 2 or 3 weeks. We'll be moving into Colorado probably.
Yeah, we'll be in southern Colorado in 2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
Yep.
Those were my 2 guesses. A new pet or a baby.
Oh, Robert Bradford, thank you.
Oh, thanks,
yeah,
Robert.
we really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi from Atlanta. Greetings from Northeast Iowa. People from all
Portland,
over the
Oregon,
place.
nice.
Is it? It is humid here, but they do have free camping here. Oh, in Florida. Yeah, we have heard. We do know of Dave Holcomb.
Yeah.
We do know someone that has had a lot of luck with the free camping in Florida, but just something tells me that it would be a lot more crowded because just there's less of it, and then there's also a ton of more people in Florida, whereas out west there's just the population density is so low, and there's just government land galore, so it's easy to find. Oh, Matt Hughes installed his Max Air fan and loves it. Yeah, we love our Max Air fan. We use that thing daily.
It brings in such a good airflow in our RV here.
Yeah,
so.
if it's warm out, fire the Max fan up. If you need to exhaust out the humidity because you're cooking.
Or you're cutting an onion.
Yeah, if you're cutting an onion for real, yeah. Or any, like when Jenny's cleaning the cat box and the rabbit cage, there's some pet odors that we can exhaust out using the Max fan. It's just so useful. We love that thing.
Yeah, and one thing we have definitely learned about using our Max fan is that if we want good airflow, you would think that you would open all of the windows and open your door and just have your screen door open. We actually end up closing most of our windows. I think we leave only like 3 open, and it helps really circulate the air in here better. So
yeah. Oh, Kontiki Nomad says, "I'm going to send you guys some coordinates in Florida where you can boondock for free as long as you want, and it's gorgeous." Oh, that's awesome. Thanks.
You.
Yeah. Take note of those.
For sure. Because we'll be in Florida eventually. Don't know when.
Buying a new battery for a 23-foot Gulfstream travel trailer will charge with my solar panel? That must be a brand. Battery recommendations? That really depends on how much you need and if you're going to be living off of your batteries or they're just going to be a weekender thing. If it's just a weekend type of thing, then you'll be just fine with AGM batteries. But if it's a situation where you're living off of your batteries like Jenny and I are, then I highly recommend lithium iron phosphate just because they last forever, and they're better in literally every way than lead acid. So, yeah. But without knowing more, it's hard to say anything. Yeah, anything more than that. 94 in Quartzsite. Yeah. Yeah, we got out of... It was starting to warm up in Arizona as we were leaving. We're sort of kind of running from the heat right now, going north and into higher elevation. Yeah, we're in like 6,000 feet elevation right now in New Mexico. And
it's still like in mid-70s here, but when we were leaving the Phoenix area, the forecast showed, like, we left... It was warm the day we left. Very warm the day we left. Or it was going to be, but we left in the morning, so, whatever.
Oh, sorry. You can finish your thought. Something popped into my head. Sorry, I interrupted you.
That's okay.
All right, finish your thought.
Oh, you're going to do the announcement, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the forecast for the next 10 days in Phoenix were in the mid to high 80s. So we got out of there, like, right at the right time.
Yeah.
Okay, as you were...
I forget what I was going to say. No, I'm joking.
You're such a butt.
Okay, now
I really... you actually didn't forget!
No, now I really forget. Is the quality of our stream any better? Like, the audio or the video? Because we got new phones. So...
Look at sweetie.
Aw. Well, they're all...
in the video stream.
Yeah, I
know,
right
there.
That's funny. Yeah, and Butters is right there, and Alice is down on the floor.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm wondering if the quality of the stream is any better, because we had Galaxy Note 5s, and they were like 4-year-old phones. I think they came out in 2015.
But now having some issues.
Well, yeah, a ton of issues. So now we have Note 8s, and even though they're like a generation old, they're still really good phones. So hopefully, and that's what we're streaming off of, is Jenny's phone right now. So hopefully, audio or video quality has improved. That'd be nice. So, yeah, let us know. Oh, hey, yeah, good streaming. Yes, better. Oh, that's awesome. It's good to hear.
Yay. Because, I mean, like, we're streaming here, and you're able to pull the comments up there, and it actually looks good.
Yeah.
It actually looks good to us, so... And sometimes it looks good to us, but then, like, we have a lot of buffering, so I don't know.
That's mostly just when we're on the road, though.
I know.
When we're, like... I think what the problem was, now that I've had time to think about it, I think it was, like, our phone was connected to a cell tower, and we just got so far away from it. And for some reason, it was like trying to stay connected to that when there was a stronger signal because we were streaming.
We were connected. No, we have the
Wii Boost.
Wii Boost. We have the vehicle Wii Boost.
Maybe the Wii Boost was doing that then.
I don't know.
What I just said.
Well,
Matt here said your Max Air fan video helped me a lot. That's awesome.
Good, awesome.
Okay, well there's 213 people on. Do you think it's time to do the announcement?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Do you want me to do it?
Yes.
All right. So, Jenny. Yes, you.
I have to leave. My face is going to turn red.
She's a little nervous. But Jenny is starting a second channel.
Mm-hmm.
Second YouTube channel. So, she's going to be uploading probably...
Once, maybe twice a week.
Yeah, probably once a week. Maybe twice. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how time goes, because, Fate Unbound is already taking up a lot of time. But she has had this project that she's been wanting to do for...
Project? What do you mean?
We're not project, but you've been wanting to do this for how long? A long time?
Like 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So she's been wanting to start this channel for a long time, and we've kind of finally figured out how we can make it work. So, yeah.
Well, first, when we hit the road, I thought that I'd never be able to do it until we settled down again. So This is kind of like one of those things where it's like, yay, I can still try.
Yeah, so we're going to leave you guys in suspense, though, because we're not going to tell you what it's about just yet.
What? You're leaving them in suspense?
Oh, yeah. Because we haven't figured out a name for it. She has just started editing the first video, so there are no videos up yet either.
Yeah, so we don't have a link to the YouTube channel, because we still have to make the YouTube channel. But, are you going to tell them what it's about?
No.
You're not even going to tell me what it's about?
I'm leaving them in suspense. But all I can say is that if you want more Jenny, and if you want more... The pets will be making an appearance. Random appearances, but they will be there. So if you want more Jenny especially, and more of the pets, then, yeah.
Can I tell them what it's not about?
Sure.
It's not about traveling.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it is.
It has nothing to do with Fate Unbound.
Yeah, it's very, very different than what we're currently doing. Mm-hmm. So, but don't worry, Fate Unbound's not going anywhere. We're still going to be doing an upload every Thursday. Yeah, Fate Unbound's not changing at all. This is just a completely different thing that Jenny's been wanting to do forever.
And I have some free time, so
yeah.
Figured might as well give it a try. So yes, no, we are not revealing the theme, Bob. We're not
Not
revealing.
really. Nope, not yet. Jeff and Laurie are on. Hey guys.
Hey guys. When will we know? Okay.
Yeah, when will they know? When Jenny gets her first video up, we'll probably make the announcement in the next video, the next Fate Unbound video. We will be, actually, we'll probably just go live. We'll probably have a random live stream just to announce it. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you have it. But we'll also be announcing it on a video on Fate Unbound too.
Yeah.
So yeah, when's that first video?
Well, I'm really busy this week, so
She is. She's really busy.
So I have, I don't even have it the video halfway edited yet. So, and I don't really know when I'm gonna have time this week to finish editing it. I'm hoping to get it up next Tuesday, so like a week and a day. But, I don't know. It all depends, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm really nervous. I gotta leave.
That's awesome.
I'm leaving. Bye.
Oh, they can see Alice now. Right there.
Oh, there she is.
Yep. They're all just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the big news. So for those of you that have been wanting more content from us, then hopefully that's good news to you. Does this look stupid, this thing hanging down? It just keeps falling down. It's bugging me.
No.
Rah! There we go. I did it. I got it.
I have hairspray that you could spray that up with.
I'm alright. I'll live. Okay. I think I'll live. Anyway, yeah, so if you've been wanting more content from us, you're going to get it. But like Jenny said, it's not traveling related. It's not RVing related. It's a total 180.
It has nothing to do with Fate Unbound at all.
Yeah.
And it's mostly only me. Like, David's not in it at all.
Oh, yeah. I'll,
so.
Yeah. So you don't have to look at this any longer than you already have to.
Okay.
All right. Well, there it is. Good.
That was so vague. I feel like you're being mean.
It's like, yeah.
You're being a little mean.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to wait long, at least.
No.
It'll come out. We'll announce it soon.
Yeah. So, what do we got? You have 2 kitties, right? When you're driving, I can only see Butters. Does the other kitty travel okay? One of ours seems to get a test. Oh, stressed when traveling. You can take that one, Jenny.
So, yes, Butters is the one that is always shown in the videos because she literally refuses to leave the center console. But Alice has a very nice spot. I have a blanket over the rabbit's travel cage, and Alice has that whole back area, basically half of the back with Sweetie, in the back where Sweetie lays. And yeah. And sometimes Sweetie will fall asleep, and then Alice will jump down and fall asleep on Sweetie too. So it's really cute.
Yeah.
I think we've shown it in a video here or there.
Yeah, your laptop requires 21 volts. You'll need 12 volts DC to 21.1 volts regulated and buffered supply. Actually, our laptops require 19.5 volts. Both of them do. And the problem, I've been looking for a converter, and the problem is that I can't find one that can supply enough amperage. The biggest amperage I can find is 5, but our laptops need like 12 each or something like that. Or something kind of high. Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, Ken's on. Hey, Ken. So's Doug S.
Cool.
Whatever. Wait. Whatever this new gig is I'm in, I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah.
I don't want to disappoint anybody now. Like, it's not, like, that great. It's just something I do for fun, basically.
Now she's all self-conscious. We took our cat...
Well, I don't want to get their hopes up.
Yeah, you might like it, you might not like it.
You might hate it. I don't know.
It's a 50-50. Yeah, we took our cat for her first RV experience. She did awesome. Was a bit worried as we're starting to live on the road. Yeah. It may take a while for kitties to get used to traveling, unless they're young, and then they just don't care.
Some of the hardest parts for cats getting used to traveling is them getting used to the new space they're going to be living in. Just like if you were to move to a new house, it takes them quite a while. Like when we moved into our house from David's parents' house, I think Butters hid under furniture for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, she did. That was hilarious and sad, but mostly hilarious.
Mostly funny. Hi, baby. Hey, what are you doing?
Let's see.
What are you doing? Hi.
JG Martin. Oh, come on, Sweet Pea. Get up here. Come on.
There we go. Hi.
JG Martin said, is it worth the price increase for lithium batteries? And it actually is. The long-term ownership expenses of lithium are less than lead acid just because lithium lasts so long. So the upfront cost is more, but the fact that you won't have to replace your batteries, you know, as often, lithium actually is cheaper to own in the long run.
There. She made her appearance.
Yeah, and that's the big reason we got lithium.
One thing.
Worked up.
So one thing though, my grandpa contacted, or when we were staying with them this winter, or maybe it was last winter. I don't know. When we were staying at their place, he was talking to David about upgrading to lithium, and that it's a really expensive battery. Well, after talking with my grandpa, the things he'd be using it for are just so. They don't draw much power, so he doesn't need a lithium battery.
And that's true, and that's why I, whenever someone asks if they should get lithium, that's when I ask, well, are you going to be relying on it to live off of it, or are you just going to be, is it going to be a weekend thing? But then again, lithium still kind of makes more sense, just because if you don't maintain lead acid, it's just going to die over time because it'll self-discharge just sitting there, and then you're going to come back to a dead battery, whereas the shelf... the charge stability of lithium is really high, so it'll just sit there and not discharge, and then you'll come back to it in a few months and it'll be fine, good to go. Anyway, talk lithium all day. S&B Stags, thank you so much. After staying 14 days on BLM land, do you have a minimum distance to move to stay on BLM land again? Jenny, you're the expert.
I mean, we move far away, so I don't really have the best
Oh
answer.
my gosh, but you're the expert.
So, okay, so I know that with national forests, it depends on the national forest.
That's true.
I know with certain BLM areas, it depends on where it's at. So I know that in Lake Havasu, Arizona, if you're staying on the northernmost one, which was Lone Tree BLM, you can move down to Standard Wash BLM. And you can move back and forth between the two so that you're still in Lake Havasu. But you can't go from one to the one in the middle of town, which was, what was that one? Craggy Wash. You can't go from one to the other one after you've been there for 14 days. So, I mean, you can go through them all you want as long as you don't take up that 14-day period already. But, like...
It just super depends on that specific BLM site or that specific national forest. Yeah. Typically, there is like a distance you have to move away, but it's not very far usually.
Sometimes it's like 20 miles.
Yeah, that's typically what it is. Sometime the national forests say you have to leave the national forest for 30 days before you can come back. Other ones are like you just have to move site.
And some, I don't remember which one it was, but there was one. I'd have to go back to my campsite reviews, but there's one that we've been to where it said we could only... We had to be gone for 45 days before we could come back. It's
so random. And I think it just really depends on the demand for those sites. If it's a really popular national forest, then it's going to be a little stricter. If like no one goes to it, then they're just not going to care and you just do whatever.
Yeah, the best way to find out is to contact the ranger office for the...
Absolutely.
So there are BLM ranger offices and there are national forest ranger offices. Just contact the ranger office and they might be able to tell you. Yeah. I've had a hard time finding getting information from them just by calling those. So
that's true. Will you be in Central Washington State? So we will be in Washington near Seattle in August, and we are actually planning on doing a meetup.
We are planning on doing a meetup, and we're probably going to end up staying 3 to 4 weeks because we're moving.
We're moving.
We're moving.
Oh yeah! Hey, that's another announcement. We're moving.
You were not all that excited about it until you're just like, wait, it's another announcement.
Well, I forgot.
Yeah, so we are moving our permanent residence from Fort Wayne, Indiana to David's brother's house.
Yeah, in Seattle, Washington, because Washington State doesn't have any income tax, Indiana does.
And it's a lot.
Yeah, so we're like, get out of there. Let's move to Washington State.
Yep.
So that, we can take advantage of that.
And we have to be there long enough to change over our licenses and wait for those to get in the mail and do our vehicle registration, wait for that to get in the mail. So we have to be there long enough to take care of that before leaving again.
Yeah, which is pretty common practice for full-time RVers. They either live in Washington or
South Dakota
or
Texas,
or Oregon
or Florida,
somewhere that doesn't have state income taxes for obvious reasons, because you don't actually live there, so why are you paying them income taxes? Like we don't live in Indiana, so the fact that I still have to pay income taxes to Indiana is kind of but
Probably have to change health insurance too.
Yes, we will, but it's easy enough.
We can probably do that online.
Yeah,
so.
we can. It's oh, we did have a question. Someone asked us what are our health insurance. We just, since we're traveling all the time, we find it easiest just to go through the health insurance marketplace, healthcare.gov, and yeah, so it's pretty easy. So when we do have to change health insurance, we'll just go online and select a plan that's best for us and
pick one.
Good to go. Yeah.
Right now, I think we just have
catastrophic insurance.
Catastrophic out of state, and then we have some other benefits in state, but it came with the insurance.
Yeah.
The catastrophic insurance.
Yeah, because we're young, we're healthy, so we basically just have health insurance that will cover us if there's an accident. You know, so the deductible's kind of high, and our our yearly
out of pocket
max. That's right. Our out of pocket max is kind of high too, but they're not astronomical. So if something really bad were to happen, some sort of emergency, and we have to be in the ER for God knows how long, then
or have to have a major surgery, like if we have like an appendix burst,
it won't it won't bankrupt us. It'll be expensive, but it won't bankrupt us. So that's good. Chem Drive, did you consider satellite internet when considering options for staying connected? First off, thank you very much. We really appreciate that. And second, we have not considered satellite internet. Current satellite internet. Let me preface it with that because it's really expensive and we can't really afford that. So
how much is it?
I looked into it. I looked into it before we hit the road, so I don't exactly remember. But I think it was like $150 to $200 a month. It was something astronomical like that. So our current internet off the cellular network costs us $40 a month extra. Because we have our phones and they've got their expenses, but we would have those anyway. And then we have 2 mobile hotspots that are only $20 a month for each, so $40 total. So we're going off the satellite or the cellular network right now, streaming, and yeah, everything's good.
We have good signal here though.
However, like I said, I had to preface that with current satellite network. So Jenny and I are both really excited for SpaceX's Starlink satellite internet. If it's everything that it's supposed to be. What?
Austin.
Yes! Yes, he knows. Until Starlink. Yeah, we're really excited about SpaceX's Starlink. They're supposed to be creating a global satellite network that competes with current broadband internet, current cable and fiber optic in both speeds, reliability, latency, and cost. So it's supposed to be really good. And we're really excited. They're launching satellites this year to start it. So hopefully by 2020 or 2021, it'll be good to go. So yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google SpaceX Starlink and then get really excited for some sweet internet in the future. Mike Nelson, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. That's so nice. You guys are, that's awesome. And he says, say hello to Gingerbread Girl. Hello, Gingerbread Girl. Sweetie, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Sweetie, you say hello to Gingerbread Girl.
There you go. Oh, careful.
Yeah. Oh, that Living the Local Life says, yeah, they aren't full, guys. The areas aren't known here. Well, that's Florida. That's Florida, yeah. Hello, friends. Airstream has a dream.
Hello.
Sweetie just woke up. Hello, hey, big girl. I'm kind of behind. What time is it? Oh my goodness.
We are only live for another half hour.
Wow. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. Quality is fine. Stream's great. Man, so far behind.
You are over.
We went
15,
off. Hey,
you are over 15 minutes behind.
I know. We went off on a lot of tangents. Sorry. Gary S says your stuff always looks great. You have an amazing ability to produce high quality video and content. Well, thank you.
Doug S.
Or Doug. What did I say? Gary?
Yes.
I think there was a Gary. Yeah, there's a Gary Hulk, and then I read Doug S, and they just kind of merged together in my stupid brain, and yeah.
Well, while David is catching up, just a reminder that this live stream is only lasting for another half an hour or so, and then we're going to be going live for patrons only, and that link will be found on Patreon.
Yeah.
And I'll be sending private links via Patreon Messenger to all our patrons so they can join in that private live stream as well.
Yeah. Hey, Cal's on. He says, hey guys, just checking in. We left Oklahoma this morning. We're headed to Cloud Cough, New Mexico. Stream looks good.
Nice.
Awesome.
Do we ever go fishing? No. because we don't have fishing poles, but we like fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, I fished with my grandpa and my uncle when I was younger. Really enjoyed it. Glad I found you guys. The scenes at the parks are awesome. Continue what you're doing. Hope to meet you someday. Trying to decide which Class A I should buy.
Nice.
It's cool. Thank you, Dr. Skip Powell.
If we ever get a Class A, it'll be a very, very small one. And by small, I mean short. Ooh, you have a kickstand. David does have a kickstand on his phone.
Wow.
My kickstand's better.
It is. It's way better.
Oh,
Christine
big one.
says, how do you do it all, Jenny? Congratulations. Can't wait.
I don't know.
What is she going to do? Cooking?
Apparently it's a surprise. I didn't know it was going to be a surprise.
Tammy's excited. Hey, I bet Mark Hammer will be excited.
That is the only clue anybody is getting. If anybody watches a lot of our live streams, that might be a clue.
Not revealing a thing? Man, I'm so far behind. Better not be an RV-based cooking channel. It's not. Don't worry. No. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Doug. Oh, that sweetie bark was stellar. She said, send me some treat money. She's really, that's one thing we really like about Sweetie. She's super easy to get to bark. So, like, sometimes we want her to bark, like, maybe something sketchy's going on outside, and we're like, well, let's just let them know there's a large dog in here. So then we'll just go, Sweetie, bark.
Yeah, she,
good girl.
We had someone, because we're just parked kind of in the middle of nowhere in a national forest. And,
like usual.
Like usual. And there was someone that drove by really slow. So David made her bark to, like, be like, we have a dog in here, okay? And yeah, we do that sometimes. I think Thomas and Stacy are on.
Oh, are they? Yeah. I haven't seen them. I'm trying
to pay attention to here and here at
the
same time.
Well, you pay attention here, and
okay.
I'm trying to catch up, so you can start talking to like the, answering questions as they come in. I'm still trying to catch up.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
I think a ton of people have.
Well, I can't see them right now without moving the live stream. So.
Oh, yeah. I sent a link for Amazon with a link that should work for you with your laptops. Don't know if it's made it through to you or not, or if it got filtered. It definitely got filtered. Send us the link on Facebook because YouTube doesn't allow links to come through. Mm-hmm. So it definitely got filtered.
Yeah. We ourselves have tried to post a link in the live stream and it still won't send. And it's our channel and our live stream, so.
Yeah. So will David get his own channel then, Winky Face?
No, but he'll probably make guest appearances on my second channel.
Yeah, I probably will. Yeah. I would like to start making channels like crazy.
We'll just make all the channels, all of them.
It's a channel about nothing. It's basically Jenny's version of Seinfeld.
What?
Seinfeld, it's a show about nothing.
A show about nothing.
Can you believe this?
Austin says he can post links. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't post links. What's our summer destination? Montana. Right now. Montana and Washington.
And then back to Montana.
And then back to Montana. So, yeah, we want to get to Montana by early July. And then we'll be over in Washington for all of August. And then back over to Montana in September. And then South Dakota and off towards Indiana again. Links are auto-flagged by YouTube typically. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mia says we go full-time at the end of this month. Just bought our first RV, Aspen 2011, and we are in New Mexico, too.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yes,
it's awesome to hear.
Will you ever make it to Vermont? We have actually already been to Vermont.
Yeah, we have been to Vermont. Our earliest videos are in Vermont's Green Mountain National Forest. Loved it. Loved that state.
We got stuck in the mud there, but I mean,
we
still loved
it. We
did.
did. But it was great. That was like our first real taste of the life, and
we loved it.
Yeah, it was. We were trial by fire. That's
we had a bear attack the truck. We got stuck in the mud.
Our tongue jack broke.
We were
stuck in the national forest.
And we loved it anyway, so
we did. It was fun.
Peanut butter or jelly? Both.
Both. Absolutely both.
Always both.
Yep. When you consider staying in state or national parks, is your length judged by your total overall length, truck plus trailer? Thank you.
Yes, typically.
Yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. National parks, yeah, it
National
usually
parks
is.
are your total length,
Yeah.
front of your truck to the back of your trailer. But
National forests are all over the place.
National forests are all over the place, and when I post about things in my campsite reviews, I'm talking trailer length only.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if our truck can pull the trailer behind it, then that's fine.
Yeah. And if it makes you feel better, our total rig length is about 50 feet.
Yeah.
So it's...
If we can get there, basically anybody else can
That's
get
one
there.
of the downsides of having a towable, is that your total rig length is long. I mean, regardless of what you do, it's going to be longer than if you had, a motorhome, Class B, Class C. But then again, towables also have their advantages. So, yeah. RVs are, hard to choose.
We've been to county parks like Florence Keller County Park in, where was that, Northern California?
Yeah.
They had like a total rig length of, I think, 35 feet, unless you were doing like a pull-through site, then you could have a longer rig.
Wait, are you talking about Joshua Tree?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Where did you say?
Florence Keller County Park.
Oh, I forget.
Redwoods.
I forget what theirs was.
And anyway, it was really short, and it was actually pretty accurate because we had a hard time navigating through, and like with our truck pulling the trailer.
They're just being silly. Had some meows.
Yeah, with our truck pulling our trailer, and the site was literally only the length of our RV. Why? I don't know why it's...
Turn your media down, because it just keeps...
Oh. Sorry. There we go.
It's probably so loud.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, but yeah, and then in Joshua Tree National Park, some of the campgrounds were 25 feet rig length.
Yeah, total rig, like from the front of your bumper to the back of your truck.
Yeah.
So like you could only have like a truck.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem with the National Forest campgrounds... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
in a tent or a truck camper.
The problem with the National Forest campgrounds... Wow, that was loud. They typically... the campgrounds were typically built decades ago. So they're just not equipped to handle modern sized RVs. So that's why their rig lengths are just so small.
Not all of them, but a lot.
So, Jenny, how do I pronounce that?
I don't know.
Gaetan Simard. That was my attempt. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. This is very nice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Austin says, I know what it is.
Yeah, Austin
You're
does.
teasing him, Austin.
Yeah, he does know what the channel is. Austin is, I think, the only one. Thomas might know, my brother. So you guys will just have to probe Austin for questions.
My dad doesn't know.
My dad doesn't know.
My grandpa doesn't know. My aunt doesn't know.
Tammy says you'll be perfect.
Well, thanks. Doesn't make me any less nervous, though. Arts and crafts. You know, that would be fun.
I'm yet to see what it is. What it actually is.
Nobody has
guessed yet.
Yeah, nobody has guessed correctly.
Not fair danger, G, haha. C. Kramer said, let Jenny decide if she wants to tell. You're just trying to get her to tell.
Well, I mean, I think it's obvious that I kind of want them to know, because I feel like you're being mean.
I guess if you really want to tell them, you can, but I like holding suspense. Dreamcatcher channel.
That would get boring really fast. Nothing but dream catchers.
Today we're making a dream catcher. And today we're making a dream catcher. Today
we're making a dream catcher.
Yeah. I love your short haircut so much. Heart.
I love it too. Yesterday I hated it, but today I love it.
So what address do full-timers put on their driver's license? Ours is just our permanent address in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Which we picked David's parents' house.
Yeah, my parents were nice enough to say you can, claim that you live here.
Or you can purchase a forwarding address.
Yeah.
A mail forwarder.
Yep, Jenny made a video on all that.
Yeah, I have a video on it, but yeah, you can go with a mail forwarding service, and a lot of them have a permanent address that you can choose as your own, and then you have mail sent to that address, which is technically just their location, and then they sort your mail and send it off to you. So.
Ken Kronk asks, if you don't use solar, what kind of charger do you get? Generator, typically.
Yeah.
Well, that's incredibly rude. See that?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Use India. Yep.
Sweetie barking just made my dog bark. Lol.
Sorry.
Love all 6 of our lithium batteries. Worth every penny.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Cal Blackwell, do you utilize solar panels too? He does. We know Cal. We met him in Quartzsite.
Yep. They came and camped with us.
Gosh, I gotta try it. What time is it? Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind.
Now you're over 15 minutes. David's farther behind than I get when I do the live stream comments. When I go through them instead.
Oh, my satellite internet is $111 a month. Yeah, which isn't terrible, but I've also heard latency is a really big issue with satellite. So, yeah, and latency is a little important to us. 120 gig though, that's a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hotspots carrier, we use Verizon just because they've got the best nationwide coverage. So we really need that, like, you know, places like where we are when we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Like this.
Yeah, Verizon is really good at having places like this still covered. It's pretty easy for us to find a site out in the middle of nowhere in the national forest, but still have some signal.
Mm-hmm. We actually have 2.
Gosh dang it, get out of here. She's just gonna lay down right there.
She is. She's gonna lay down right.
Aw.
Oh, you want love?
Yeah, she's like.
Okay, all right.
Butters just came on in and was like, "Love me." You know how cats are. They're just like,
now she wants to take the spot where the camera was.
She's like,
hi, baby.
You have to pay attention to me now. Enough of this live stream business.
Enough of this.
Pet the cat.
Hi. She doesn't actually want to be pet. She wants us to feed them.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
They don't get fed for like another hour and a half. So.
No. I'm not lost on my being says you should fish more. Of course, you would say that.
Of course. Well, if we ever made up with you guys, we'll go fishing with you guys. If you have extra poles for us to borrow.
Hey, love your YouTube. Do you still do campsite reviews? I only see 21. Have you only been to that many, or did you stop?
So I do still do campsite reviews. I started them middle of our first year on the road, so I don't have any campsite review videos for the first few that we went to, but I do have written campsite reviews on our website under the category campsite reviews on our blogs. Mm-hmm. And I have one coming out this Sunday. Did you mention that we only move like every 2 weeks? Oh yeah, we only move like every 2 weeks. So we film more than just 2 times when we stay somewhere 2 weeks. So my campsite reviews only come out like once a month or once every 3 weeks. I mean, it's still going to average out to about once every 2 weeks, but that's why there's only like 21 site review videos or so, because we stay in a site for 2 weeks, and so over the course of the year, that's only 26 sites. So. And sometimes when like we're staying with family or when we were in Quartzsite, then it's like a whole month. So and it's maybe a place that we've already been. Like when we were in Quartzsite, we had already camped there. What is the one in... Oh, standard. Starts with an S. Skaddenwash. Skaddenwash. Yeah. We camped there when we were in Quartzsite, and we had already camped there before, so I wasn't gonna make another one because nothing had changed. So. Yep. Stuff like that. She doesn't know Seinfeld. I know. Jenny needs to watch some Seinfeld. This is pathetic. I've seen them all. I've seen a lot of Friends. But I've seen some Seinfeld, but not very much. I shake my head at you. David, you have failed. I know! I failed! Oh, man. I still haven't seen Back to the Future. Okay, all right. I gotta clear something. Oh man, you just shot yourself in the foot with that statement. Okay. You told them like a year ago we were gonna watch those, and we haven't yet. Wow. I blame you. Gosh. Caleb says, Jenny, how have
you never heard of Seinfeld?
I've heard of Seinfeld. I've watched some episodes, but
Yeah.
not very much. David likes to quote it all the time, though, and I'm just like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. So she's heard of it. She just hasn't seen very many episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Joanne asked, David, how did you like Harry Potter? I loved them. They were great. Yeah.
He was really skeptical about watching them, but he ended up liking them.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah. I'm glad we watched them.
You're still like
I know.
20
I
minutes
know.
behind.
No, I'm only 11.
Only 11
I'm
minutes
only 11.
behind.
Yep. That's why I'm moving.
What are you doing? Hang on.
Oh, what? Oh, there's a little kitty.
Look at these arms. Look at these arms.
Do you guys want to go bigger or smaller on your next rig? By the way, you have helped inspire my wife and I to go full-time soon. That's awesome. And we actually just plan on sticking with our... What are you doing to her? This poor kitten. This is animal cruelty.
She just lets us play with her arms all the time, and when she sits in boxes, she just stretches her arms way out,
She's
like
such a
the
weirdo.
in the weirdest positions ever. Does she just bite your face?
No. She's just going like... what was I getting at? Oh, do we want to go bigger or smaller with our next rig? So we plan on being in this rig for...
As long as we can.
Yeah, for...
My goodness.
Wow. For quite some time. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully we can get another 5 or 60 years out of this rig.
Oh, yes, I love it. Austin.
5 to 10 years, I'm joking. Not 60. I
Okay,
thought you were going to say something to
No.
that.
Austin, yes. I am okay with Austin revealing my secret.
Oh.
Early, whenever he wants to. If you guys really want to know, you have to go to his channel, which is danger_G, and maybe he'll announce it in a live stream if you ask him on one of his live streams.
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
So go subscribe to Austin.
And
guys,
we sometimes are on his streams too. He's a video game streamer. He plays the current modern games. So yeah, go to his channel, subscribe, watch one of his streams, and if you ask, he'll tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, and he linked it too.
There we go. Perfect. Yep. There's the link. Have at it.
So if you guys really want to know, yes, and you want to know early, and you can't wait,
Let's see.
please go subscribe to Austin, and he'll announce it.
Everyone's just got it. Everyone's guessing
It's
it.
about cats.
Book reviews, cats, pet channel, dream catchers are us. Live feed 24/7 on Alice.
You know, I'm not even joking. Like, there are live feeds out there of people that do live feeds on their animals, and I have watched some of them before. So
Ken Kronk asks, "Is it preparing for baby?" Nope.
no. I'm gonna shoot that one down right now.
Oh, hey, Great Scott's on. Yes.
Yay!
I was wondering if he'd be okay. You guys, Scott and his wife Charlotte just got to their land that they just purchased. Or well, they didn't just purchase it, but they purchased it way back to homestead on in Elko, Nevada, and they just got there for the first time. Just a couple days ago. Yeah. So super excited for them. Hope everything's going well. Yeah, tell us all about it.
Yes. Also, Scott and Charlotte have an Instagram that they've been posting updates on, which is really cool.
Yeah, we are loving the updates. Yeah.
Following them, yeah.
Austin said you just barely beat me to it. That was the
Yeah.
I deleted that. That's awesome. How does Sweetie do being left for several hours? She does great. I mean, it's no different than a couple that works full time, and they leave their house from 8 to 5, and they leave the dog and cats alone in the house. It's the same thing when we go adventuring. Yeah, they just hang out.
She does great, and we only only leave the RV like twice a week.
Yeah, otherwise we're home 24/7 with our pets. So yeah, we're only gone. Yeah, exactly. When we go on an adventure, which is once, sometimes twice a week. So for the most part, we're home with our animals all day, every day. But yeah, they do great.
Yep.
Rottweilers sleep like 18 hours a day anyway.
They're like giant cats.
They're like big cats. So Sweetie, I guarantee she just sleeps the whole time. But we're actually going to be installing a camera, an interior camera.
Oh, you can show them. We actually got them.
Yeah, we got, boom, some cameras. One's going inside and one's going outside for some surveillance. And the one that's going outside is solar powered. There's a solar panel that links up to it, so that's pretty awesome.
David will be making that video very soon.
Yeah,
so it'll come out within a month.
Yeah, I think I'm filming it tomorrow or the day after, or maybe the day after that. Weather permitting. If it's windy, not filming it.
Yeah, we can't. It's supposed to be super windy on Wednesday, so he's not filming it on Wednesday. So he's either filming it tomorrow or Thursday. Anyway.
But it means we'll be able to monitor the pets while we're gone, and that's super awesome. So it's going to be going somewhere, and it's got a nice wide angle lens, so we'll be able to see what they're doing, if they're all right. You know, I'm assuming that I'm gonna, you know, get it with my phone and look at it, and it's just going to be all of them asleep. So it's probably.
And they will just.
Oh, look, they're sleeping again.
Oh, look at them, they're sleeping again.
Yeah. But it'll add good peace of mind so that we know that the trailer's okay while we're gone, and it'll also send us alerts if there's motion detected. The one on the inside isn't going to have a motion detector, obviously, because it'll just go off all the time because of the pets. But the one on the outside will have a motion detection on. So, yeah. But, yeah, we actually made a video on it. Was it our last video or the video before that? Video before. Yeah. It was about...
Yes,
yeah.
The video before last.
Video before last, we talk about these cameras. So if you're interested in that, wait for the next video. Or not the next video. Not this Thursday's video, but... It'll actually be in 3 weeks.
I said within the month. I don't know.
It'll be up eventually.
Eventually.
Check it out.
We have a bit of a video backlog right now. So,
yeah, we do.
Yep. So right now I have no idea when it's going out, but soon. Sometime soon.
Great job, moderators. Yeah, our moderators do a great job. Austin does, and we're really thankful to him. And Jeff and Laurie are also moderators. Thank you guys so much. Huge help. You guys are all huge help.
Very, very awesome.
Oh wow, Jim Vaughter says, "Can I send you a pair of these power supplies? No need to comment here. Just let me know through Facebook." I'll be talking to you, Jeff, because I'll need to get the spec. Jim. God, why does my brain? It doesn't work.
You're bad with names today. Do you need more caffeine?
I'm just bad with words, and yes, I need more caffeine.
Sweetie agrees.
I know. But yeah, Jim, thank you. I will be messaging on Facebook just so I can get the specs, because like I said, we have really powerful laptops because they have to be able to handle video editing, which is incredibly demanding. So we really have to make sure that the those power supplies can handle the amperage required, which is like 12 amps. It's really high for a laptop. 90 watts isn't going to cut it. They need like 240. So
we're 10 minutes behind now.
Gosh, I know. I'm going. What time is it? Oh my gosh! I just got to skip to the end.
Sorry guys, he's skipping all the way to the end apparently.
Yep. Well, I'll go a little before. Scott says, unless you have four-wheel drive, you can't get up here, but there's easy access to BLM land just below us. Did you have any trouble getting your trailer up there?
Yeah. Yeah, did you get your trailer?
She's like shoving her nuts and being a weirdo.
I know exactly what she's doing.
Begging?
She's begging.
Begging to be fed, yeah.
They like to push it to where they try. Really they start asking to be fed their dinner meal at like 3 o'clock. I don't know what has gotten into their heads thinking that they can get away with this, because I think it's you. David gives in sometimes and will feed them at like 4:30, and they're not supposed to get fed until like 6 or 7. So
they're very pushy when it comes to being fed. So it's like all I have to do, hey Jenny, just kind of get out of frame so that they can see Butters. Okay, so they can see Butters, and you can see Alice right here. Well, and then there's Butters up here. So watch when I stand up. I bet they all just like get really excited and think they're gonna get fed, okay? Sweetie's already right here. She already thinks something's gonna happen, but here we go. All right, ready? The main one to watch is Butters. Okay. Well, they didn't do it. I thought for sure she'd be like meowing all over the place. Sweetie is though.
She's thinking about it.
Sweetie totally thinks she's gonna get fed. Anyway.
Let's go back over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks. All right.
Remember the Seinfeld episode where Elaine yells out the window, "Your dog's ear is inside out"? I actually don't remember that. I don't think that happened, and I think that's a test.
Oh. I think David has seen all of the episodes.
I have. I've seen them all multiple times.
I have the power.
That's awesome.
I should stream tonight. Yes, Austin, you should stream tonight. And after we're done with our next live stream, which is the Patreon one, which we're starting in less than 10 minutes, David might be able to play with you too. So.
Yeah, that's true. We plan to leave our jobs in a few months. You guys inspired us. We plan to follow your footsteps. You have Sweetie. We have Tommy. That's awesome.
Aww.
Congratulations, you guys.
And hi, Tommy.
Yeah, hi, Tommy. Oh, Austin, you rock.
Yeah. If you guys really want to know, go check out Austin's channel.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that video. David, been looking into cameras. Yeah, we think these are going to work really well for us. Did you put the link to them on our website gear page? Right? You did?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a link to them on our website's gear page. So if you go to fadeunbound.com, up at the top of the screen, there'll be a link that says gear. Click on that, and then you can see exactly the camera we got. We think they're going to work well for us. They're called Argus 2s. They connect to Wi-Fi.
They're by Reolink.
Yeah, they connect to Wi-Fi, but if you would rather have a camera that connects to the cellular network,
they have one of those too?
Yeah, they have one of those too. It's called the Reolink Go. So, yeah, we think it's going to work great. We're really excited to get them in, and I think it's going to really help us with peace of mind.
Yeah, so on that note, ever since we had someone come and steal a dream catcher off our door, we have been a little paranoid.
Yeah, I think paranoid's a good word for it, because I never used to feel this way. I was always like, we're on the middle of the national forest. Whatever.
Yeah, so who cares?
Yeah.
And we would always go into town together, like even if it was just to run errands for the day. And now one of us is always in the trailer until we get those cameras installed. So, yay.
Yeah. Does the camera adapt to 5G upgrades in the future? We have a camera that worked with a Wi-Fi router but won't work with our Verizon hotspot. Interesting. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Still waiting to get it up here. A crew is going to fix a hill. Definitely the next trip in June when we are finally retired. Well, it's a good thing you went to check it out then ahead of time so that you can see what you needed to do. And I saw your post on Instagram about asking if anyone had any tips on how to clear sagebrush. I personally have no idea how to clear sagebrush, but hopefully maybe someone in the comments knows a good way. I would think you'd hook a tractor up to them and pull them out of the ground, but I've heard they have really deep roots too, so I don't know. Maybe someone has, if anyone has experience clearing sagebrush, help Mr. Scott out, Mr. Rohde.
I don't know anything about like maintaining the ground in a desert or arid environment, but I do know that my grandparents, like, they live in a small town in the middle of the desert, and they have a lot of sagebrush in the area, and I know that they had to clear it out to put grass in their yard, but I don't know how, because that was well before I was born. So
yeah, fire is definitely not the answer.
Yeah,
no. Go to jail for that.
Yeah,
because you won't just end up burning your lot.
Yeah,
burn the whole state down.
Yeah.
Clear sagebrush with a ratchet rake on a tractor bucket loader. We clear it all the time. Look up the brand Ratchet Rake. Awesome. Well, there we go. Someone
said weed killer is your friend. I was kind of thinking that too, but I would.
But they're not weeds.
But they're not weeds, and like, not only that, but like if sagebrush is the only thing they want to get rid of, and they don't want, like, if they still want like wildflowers to grow there, that could really damage the ecosystem.
Well, not only that, but they also have dogs, and spraying weed killer literally everywhere probably wouldn't be the best answer.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, obviously they were just kidding about the bonfire. Yeah. I would hope so, yeah. Oh, so you guys discussed that when you got Alice that David got to choose your next rig. Any talk of what you will get next? Actually, I think I just totally sacrificed myself on that one because I don't think we're going to be getting a next rig. I think this is our next rig. So it's going to be lasting. Hopefully this rig lasts us a while. We're hoping 10 years.
Cats live a long time though, so I mean,
what does that have anything to do with it?
You'll be able to pick the next rig is what I'm saying.
What does Alice's age have anything to do with it? If we were getting,
because it was an agreement because we got Alice.
Yeah, but it doesn't expire upon her demise.
I know.
It's if we ever get another RV, I have the final say.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You've already broken that agreement anyway, so I guess the whole thing's probably null and void.
Are you talking about yoga?
Yeah. There you go. Okay, I think we got to get going. Oh my gosh, it's 6:01.
Oh, we do have to get going.
All
okay,
right.
We got to go, guys.
Everyone, thank you so much for coming. We love the live streams. That hour went so fast.
Yes, the hour went really fast. So just to recap a couple things. If you really want to know what the channel that I'm going to be starting here soon is all about, go subscribe to Danger G. He has posted a
Danger_G.
Danger_G. He's posted a link in the comments to his channel. He will announce it early if you go to his live stream
And request it.
Also, to our patrons that are on right now, we are going live immediately after this live stream right on Patreon, and I'll be sending private links to everybody on Patreon soon. Yeah, you should probably start the laptop because we got to do it on there. We're a little behind.
Yep, there's the link to check
to
out
Austin's channel. Yeah, so if you want to know what it is, he'll spill the beans. Yeah.
Spill the beans. That's good. That's
yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
So, anyway, we're gonna sign off here and get the next live stream going for patrons, and we will see you guys